Hello, my name's Sophie Ross. Welcome to my channel, Tickly Mouth. Today I'm going to be making some white chocolate and cranberry cookies from the Hummingbird Bakery. Let's get on with it. I don't have any white chocolate and I don't have any cranberries, so I'm going to have to substitute with what I've got in my cupboards. We've just got back from holiday and we bought my family some fudge. I also bought myself some fudge, obviously. I'll substitute that for the cranberries. And then also, I've got some walnuts. I need to preheat the oven to 170, like that. And line 2 baking sheets with baking parchment. Where are my baking sheets? Oh God! 135 grams of unsalted butter. Here are my weighing scales. They're Jamie Oliver. They're really great. I don't know what tare means though. Whenever you press 0 it says tare. T-A-R-E. Tare. I don't know what tare means. Let's get some butter. I haven't been shopping so I don't have any proper butter. But I have got baking stuff. So I'm going to use that. If you're making something like buttercream, you really want proper nice butter. Get a knife. Ba-ba-ba-ba! Cool, 133 for good measure. Let's put that in the fridge. Let's put it in the fridge. Stick that in there. And cream together the butter with both types of sugar. We need 80 grams of caster sugar and 80 grams of light brown soft sugar. I wouldn't take the sugar types too seriously. 80 grams? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, no, God. See those cookery shows where they've got it all measured out already? Thought I'd do it a bit more real and raw. Have some light brown soft sugar as well. This always clumps up a little bit, but it really doesn't matter. Look, I've got a bowling ball in mine. 83. Boom, that'll do. And then we stick this in here. If you don't have one of these babies, you can use a handheld mixer, which looks like... Or you could go old-fashioned and use a spudden wound. You'd have to have good biceps. Then you go like this. Beautiful! So now you should have a mixture that's sort of quite doughy. And then you add 1 egg, because 1 egg is enough. Crack it in. Get all the drizzly bits. Blah, 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 blah. Vanilla essence. I've got this awesome chef strength vanilla paste. It's as strong as a chef, which is really, really strong. But you don't need to have that if you've got vanilla extract or vanilla sugar, or even if you're super posh, you can have a vanilla pod. Scrape out the pod. Get your spoon. You want half a teaspoon. Don't lick it. Okay. Stick him back down again. So if you've got one of these, use that, scrape down the sides of the bowl and get all the bits and bobs. Give it another little whiz. Then you want to sift together the flour, salt, cinnamon and bicarbonate of soda. 190 grams of flour. Need a new packet. Oh my God! Yeah! 196, so there we go. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. It's funny that there's less cinnamon than salt. Who'd have thought? Cinnamon's delicious. Half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda. Proper job. Sift that in there. Sifting, sifting all the time. Sift, 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 sift. Boop. And then I just need to stick that in there, I think. Yeah. In 2 batches. So half. To the batch. Lovely. Get me a nice big kitchen knife. I'm going to chop up my walnuts. This is kind of off piece now because Hummingbird Bakery just say to add 100 grams of dried cranberries and 60 grams of white chocolate chips. So here we go, going off piece with walnut and fudge, which to me sounds delectable. So I'm just chopping the walnuts up into sort of chopped walnut sizes, maybe the size of a micro pig's trotter. And then I'll be doing the same thing to the fudge. I'm cutting them into the size of a large earring. Substituting fudge for cranberries and walnuts for the chocolate chips, just because there are more cranberries in the recipe and I want more fudge than walnuts. I'm sorry walnuts, you're fine, you're finely delicious, but you're a complimentary character, don't you think? You're not the protagonist. No, definitely not. You're no Romeo, you're Mercutio. You're very funny, but you die at the beginning. You could substitute literally anything into a delicious cookie. You could do, if you've got the remnants of a bar of dairy milk in your fridge, raisins and oats, which would be delicious, cherries and almonds, that would be yummy. My husband would like that. 108, boom shakalaka, that'll do. I've got 4 pieces of fudge left. And just make sure that this dough is all nicely incorporated. That's easier, that's easier. Just, and then once you finish, it's delicious. I'm like Nigella. Then get your walnuts, whee, all in, all in, all in. And then we just stir them up like that. Yeah, that's it, you're doing well. This is me fantasising that I've got people watching this. So that's about right. You've got it all doughed up into a ball like that. I've got my 2 baking trays. It really doesn't matter, I've got quite a deep one there and quite a shallow one there. Just as long as it's quite large, because these spread out quite miraculously. Oh, eager. 2 spoons. Get them into little ball shape. This is how you do a quenelle as well, like that. Oh yeah. The Hummingbird Bakery is saying about 2 tablespoons in size. I'm going to make them a tiny bit smaller than that. You don't have to make this perfect because you're just going to stick them in the oven and then they're going to go blah anyway. So that's the joy of cookiehood, is having a lovely misshapen beauty. Quenelle! Quenelle de ville! Quenelle de ville! No, let me stay as cookie dough! Let me go to Ben & Jerry's and live my life! Oh, you'll be cookie in my tummy! So there are my cookies. A little bit wonkily, but who cares? Then we stick them in the oven for, it says 15 to 20 minutes. If you like them a bit more crunchy, obviously lengthen the amount of time that you put them in for. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now it's a waiting game. You could check your email, try on some new glasses. You could drink that tea that you made. Oh Lord. All the fudge has oozed slightly, which is very pleasant in my opinion. Gonna make room for your friend. See what I mean about them merging into each other here. Adds to the deliciousness, but if you're looking for an aesthetic, I would recommend that you put them slightly apart from each other. But to be honest, who cares? Shut that door. Put that back. Leave on the sheets to cool for about 10 minutes. And then you transfer onto a wire rack. Yeah, I know. She can see herself. You just want to take your cookies off. Oh my goodness. Fudgy, gooey deliciousness. Melty, fudgy, stained glass goodness. Do you want to get down? I'm going to have this little piece because I just broke it and it looks like the perfect size. No, not very good. Only joking. That is delicious. You've got really chewy fudgy bits. Really crunchy walnut bits. A dunk in the milk. I think we're on to our winner. In conclusion, white chocolate and cranberry cookies from the Hummingbird Bakery. I substituted the white chocolate and cranberries for walnut and fudge. It's really yummy. High five. My name's Sophie Ross and you've been watching Tickly Mouth. This is my first video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe. Evie likes the cookies. Can you say bye?